Hi everybody, Randy McAvoy and our insider Aaron Wilson for ClickToHouston.com. Outside of NRG Stadium, fans starting to file out. It's preseason game number 2. It's in the books. And Aaron, we went into this. Most of us just want to see what do the ones look like. I know a lot of guys are battling for positions, but we got our first look at C.J. Stroud and kind of where things stand in this Nick Caley offense. Series number 1, not so good, but Series 2, they were kind of locked in.
Right. We're focusing on the big picture here, the starters, the guys that will be out there against the Rams. And C.J. Stroud orchestrated the offense pretty smoothly. One thing I really thought about C.J. was the quickness, the release, getting the football out of his hand, and there was protection. I know it's going to say on the stat sheet there was a sack. That was a coverage sack. He just didn't have anyone open to throw to, but he did a great job of just running the offense real smooth. And there was another guy that we've been wanting to see. We didn't think practice looked that explosive. What did you think of Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb had resembled the Nick Chubb we kind of saw in Cleveland. Right now, again, this is preseason. It's nothing like you're going to see in the regular season, but it's encouraging. I mean, he had that burst. He popped it a couple of times on a couple of runs, and man, if that's what's to come, I think we're in for a treat here.
He had a couple of other offensive tidbits. We saw them give the day off for Titus Howard, and they had Blake Fisher, but Blake Fisher played better in the game than he has in practice.
He did, yep.
And then
this was a big opportunity for him.
He had to. I think he needed to show that to establish himself as the obvious swing tackle. We think he's not going to be a starter around Ursery, and Titus Howard will be the starters, and/or Cam Robinson. But what I also saw was Jaden Higgins, their top draft pick. He had a key catch on that one.
Great catch. He went down and got it there and held on to it. Real quick, defensively, early on, we saw the flashes that we're all accustomed to seeing. Will Anderson Jr., Daniil Hunter pressuring Bryce Young. More of that's on the way. I cannot wait till the regular season gets here to see what this defense can deliver.
Poor little Bryce Young, the diminutive quarterback, he had nowhere to go. As quick as he is, these guys are all over him. Will Anderson Jr., really, he should have got a piece of the sack. It was his rush that got Mario Edwards that stat. It ran right into him. And then Daniil Hunter, and then later Darrell Taylor with the sack. So the heat that we expect from the Texans defense was there, and we saw a little wrinkle personnel-wise. 3 linebackers, and they were Azeez Al-Shire, Henry To'oTo'o, and DJ Speed, who's had a good preseason.
He has. Big week last week against the Vikings. Made some plays again today. So now Texans have more tape to work with. They'll break it down over the weekend. Back to work starting Monday for, a couple of days, 2-3 days. Then they're heading out on the road again, another joint workout next week.
Yes, and KPRC too will be there. I will have coverage of those practices.
Right here.
There are a few restrictions. I'll let you guys know about that later about how much we can shoot, but we'll do our best. We're going to get you guys good coverage, especially a lot of interviews from Motown.
All right, looking forward to it. That's kind of the top takeaways, the instant reaction out of this game. Preseason game number 2 between the Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Certainly something to build off of. We'll see playing time next week and how they play that out against the Detroit Lions, because that'll be the final test. After that, they're on the clock, making roster decisions and getting ready for that season opener against the LA Rams. That's the latest from NRG Stadium, wrapping up Texans and the Panthers preseason game number 2.